We're here at Bayview and Maud, across from Bishop School right there. See our fancy crosswalk, and if you look down, you'll see fresh paint. On each corner. The new law is that you can't park leading up to an intersection, and the reason is to ensure that when you try to drive across the intersection, there's no vehicles blocking your view of the pedestrian who's coming out. So that's kind of neat. And looks like the city or somebody has come out and proactively painted the curbs here. So that's a bit of progress. What would be nice at this intersection, I've always thought, is we've got that big fancy crosswalk there. We have a decent crosswalk over here, but there's no crosswalk coming across this side of Bayview. There's no crosswalk on the north side of Maud. There's actually no crosswalk from here. I think it's about half a mile down to Fair Oaks down there. So kids going to Columbia got to play a little chicken along this stretch just to get across the street to get to school. Also, when they're trying to get to the bus stop that's a block down to catch the 55 down to Fremont High School. It would be nice if we made it easy to cross the street, but it is nice that we are making it a little safer to cross the street, at least in one spot. Now, these curbs are cool, and I appreciate that somebody's painting them red, but I also wonder, was this the city's doing, or has somebody taken this upon themselves? My first clue is that color is not the same red you usually see on curbs. And you take a look at the quality here. I would think that if the city was doing this, they'd come through and do some proper street sweeping ahead of time. The other thing that's kind of interesting is this is a bike lane over here, and they painted the curb coming up to the intersection there on the bike lane. This is a bike lane going the other way, but they didn't touch this section of the curb. And frankly, you get people blocking the bike lane on both sides. What's also interesting is they painted the curb after the turn there. I'm not clear if that's actually prohibited or not, but they didn't paint the curb after the turn here. They did paint the curb after the turn here. So, I don't know. I appreciate the thought though, but I wonder if this was actually the city or some independent work from local residents. Time will tell.